Hey, good morning. Hey, LB, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it felt weird to not stream on Tuesday and Thursday. It was really weird. On Tuesday, what the hell happened? Well, Carrie was home. What did we do? I think we were out. I think she needed me to drive her, but I'm like, well, I'm not driving anywhere. So she sometimes takes me around with her in order to use my parking pass, which I'm fine with as long as I get out of the car and go with her. So I don't like it when people sit in the passenger seat and are not getting out of the car, yet they still use the handicap parking spot. I don't really like that. I'm sure every once in a while there's a reason for it, but I sometimes feel like it's being abused. So if Carrie ever needs me to come with her, then I will go. But if we use those spots, I make an effort to get out of the car, because then I don't feel bad. I don't know. Then Wednesday we were just off, but it was so busy. And Thursday was Valentine's Day, which we weren't planning on doing anything, but that's just my cholesterol pills. But then she's like, well, do you want to go out and eat breakfast? I'm like, no. Because people, like, there are going to be folks out there, man. I don't want to be in, like, the big crowds and stuff. I hate it. But I went. And it wasn't too bad, actually. There weren't a whole lot of folks out. There's more older folks, which is normal for this place. And I think I did notice some kids that were out there with moms and dads and stuff that I thought were a little bit older, like to be out of, like, to not, be in school. So, okay. Voidtalon has been claimed on Kirin Tor. War mode off in Frostfire Ridge. Okay, so we're doing some Voidtalon hunting. This is my new obsession. Like, I had a problem before, but now we're going all in. All right. So, if you really want to try to find this damn thing, go to the WoW Secret Finding Discord group. Just go search for it, you'll find it. Well, actually, there's two. There's one that's a Warcraft secret finding, which is not the same as the Discord group. This Discord group is specifically Discord only. So, wow. I don't know what the deal is with my throat. So basically, we're going to be operating on the wave theory part of things, meaning in a region, so US or EU. What they're finding is that over the course of 15 to 30 minutes, and it's random as far as we know, a portal will spawn in either Frostfire and or Shadow Moon, which is your first one. If nothing spawn, if it won't spawn there, then it will jump to Spires of Iraq, and then it jumps to Talador, jumps to Gorgrond, so it goes up the middle, and then it jumps to Grand, and then it pops back to Frostfire and Shadow Moon. So I've been trying to keep track of the times of when people are reporting it, and I've got characters set up through different RP realms. It is better to go through RP realms, because there's not as much cross realm zoning, right? Because even though I could go on with my main and be on Dalaran, if I go to an old world zone, I don't know if I'm actually on my realm or not, and I don't know how to tell what realm I'm on. Like, I don't know how to tell if I get merged with something else, right? So the one way to get around that is to go to our P realms, because they are typically not supposed to do that as much as normal realms are. And I was just saying, I was thinking that the Voidtalon portal, I was thinking that the Voidtalon portal okay, so basically the timer is 48 to 96 hours from server reset, and that for us in the US is Thursday morning. Now, if Blizzard decides to do a restart, it could be one where we actually know that things got restarted, or sometimes when they deploy a hotfix, they will do a restart without people even knowing it. And if they do that, that will reset the timer. Now, apparently there's a way for them to do a soft reset, and that counts. So it won't kick people off, but it resets everything. And that will reset your Voidtalon timer as well. So there were hot fixes that were put out February 14th, but someone was saying that, so I thought, because I hadn't seen anybody doing any reports that it was on, but apparently there's a claim that someone on Kirin Tor at 9:08 a.m. Eastern, so about 10 minutes ago, claimed the Voidtalon. So it looks like that there's been no soft reset, which is good. Now it just means, like, so I kind of had a method that I was going to apply, where if it's 15 to 30 minutes for each zone, right? I was going to take the average between the range, which is 22.5. So I was going to do 22 minutes and 23 minutes. So what I was going to do is that I was going to jump on different characters on different realms. So I still have different class trials, which you should use if you want to find these things, especially if you have quested in Draenor at all. And for when the Voidtalon portal has been found, I will mark that down, and So that one was found at 9:08. So we know that in Frostfire we found it at 9:08. From what we understand, it will reset itself. Okay. And so when it's been found, it will go back to point 1. So which is Frostfire and or Shadow Moon. You can have a portal appear in both zones at the exact same time. It can happen. So what we would do is that I'd start marking that one down. And I would camp out one of the zones because I only have one count. So I would camp out one of those 2 zones until what's 8 plus 22 is 30, right? So until about 8:30, or no, sorry, 9:30, and then I would move forward to the next zone in the list, which is going to be no, the Pathfinder claimed, which would be Spires of Iraq, and I'd camp that for 23 minutes and switch back and forth. There we go. Oh, hello, Guppy. How are you doing? And I was doing a little bit of this last night, and I wasn't getting any luck at all, like nothing. But I was looking at a YouTube video of somebody that was on the Secret Finding Discord that seems to find a lot of them and living the dream at work. Oh, great. So this person was saying this is what she does to go find them. Typically cycles through a bunch of zones in order. I kind of feel like if you go backwards, you're more likely to find it than you would be to go forwards. So if you were to go from Frostfire or Shadow Moon, and then go to New Grand Gorgron Adore, Spires, and then Shadow Moon, going backwards, you're more likely to catch it, I think, than you would be going as if you're trying to chase it. I am doing pretty good. Glad to be back. As much as I liked my wife being around and not having to work for 3 days, I miss being able to stream, to be honest. So it was a good mini vacation for her. Now she's back at work. We have a day off on Monday, so I'm probably not going to be streaming on Monday because it's family day. So the kids won't be in school, wife won't be at work. I'm more likely to catch it from the rear. I mean, LB, Lord, Tundra, and Jesus by. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. So I was gonna do irons and stuff because we didn't do that on Monday, but I feel like in a mount catching mode right now. So I think what we're gonna do is that we are going to jump on our main. No, we're gonna go cycle through some of the class trials that I have in order of the progression of the portal. There we go. So we'll go through a couple of these tunes and then we'll jump on I guess my main. We'll go try and get some rares. Oh, look at this. It's got a love rocket. Yes, I do. Oh, that's right. So you can also get a macro. So you're also able to see the portal from about 400 yards away. So you don't need to be super close to it. It should be right there. So if you click, if you have this macro, and you can find that from the document pinned in the WoW Secret Friendly Discord, it will also give you a macro that if you mouse over the portal, it will play a sound. So there's nothing. I've also created a mini handy notes add on that will that marks the real spots that these things spawn. So there should be a spawn point here. Should be a spawn point here. No, here. Should be a spawn point here. There's a one, this one up here is not confirmed, so nobody's ever really found one there. So people that have, I don't know. And then the last one is here. So we got nothing. It's okay. I wish there was a fast log out mode, because I think it would take too long for me to exit and reload the game than it would be to wait there and just sit and wait. I think it would take me more than 20 seconds to quit WoW, reload it, and select all that stuff. Pretty sure. All right, so this is there's one that will spawn here. And then over here there's actually two that you can see in range of each other. Oh, I forgot to click on. So every time that you log in, you need to click on that macro. So one will spawn here, and the other will spawn over there. And we have got nothing. I hate flying away from places because I always feel like it's going to spawn right behind me. And one will spawn here, in between these two trees, sort of. So at first I thought it was like here, but I think it's here. From what I saw in the pictures, it's here. So nothing. I mean, the odds of us finding it on stream is even more rare, I think. I would love that. That would be I don't know what I would do. I think if I found it, I'd be like, I think you should cover your ears, because I'd probably be yelling. What did I have next? I think I had the scryers. Should be next. So you can create up to 4 class trials in an hour, I believe, and only 2 demon hunter class trials per day. So I do have 2 demon hunters, which this is my second one. So one will spawn here. The rest of my trials are pallies, and when we're done hunting on the existing ones, I'm going to create 1 class trial so you can see exactly what I do. So the reason why demon hunter class trials are really good are that they have a portal. Sorry, they can click the portal. Okay, one will spawn here, not there. They can click the portal to Ashran. All other class trials cannot. And I don't know if that's a bug or on purpose or what, but when you click on that portal, it actually ports you to the base of your Draenor garrison. So you know when your alliance and you go talk to Velen, right? So there should be one in here. I don't know exactly where. I think it's here, but it could be here. But it's in this area for sure. Oh, and I forgot to click that. But anyways. Or for the Horde, when you're at the waterfront near the ship with Thrall and his dad, right? So there should be one in here. You would think it's gonna be it actually might be in between these two, but it's gonna be in here, this area. So nothing there. So that gives you, like, you don't need to fly the whole way from Ashran either, which is really good. So you do want to create a demon hunter trial if you can, and if not, we're not going to, because I already have my 2 for the 24 hours. I created mine about 8 o'clock last night. I think we're on Forest Riders. I have the order in my head. Actually, I have it written down on another page, but right now I have them in my head because I was flipping through them so much last night. So I was watching for Watch League last night and watching Shanghai lose again. You know, man. Okay, so there should be one here. And there is not. Okay, so I think when I showed you guys the first time, I put in the wrong location. I think I put in a location like over here. There is not one there. There is one here. I triple checked the coords on the WoW Seeker Finding Discord document. And there is supposed to be one here. Right in here. Wow, why is my stream so choppy? Like my computer feels choppy, like my frames per second. What the heck's going on? I don't know. I don't know if there's any drop frames or not, but my WoW is going really slow right now. I think it's fixed now. So there should be one here. And 2 more were added as of 7/3/5. Which makes me wonder if there have been any more added in the other zones. So one should be, I think, here. I don't have a picture for that one, but we do have the cohorts, and we do have one here, which is not up, unfortunately. And the other one I've always thought was here, but it's actually supposed to be here. But I kind of hang out back here just to make sure that I can cover all my bases. So next one will be Gorgon. So we're following the path of the portals where they should be. If it was found in Frostfire at 9:08, if we say 9:30, which, what time is that right now? It's 9:34. Okay, so at this point, I should be moving on to the next zone, which would be Spires. We're not going to do that. We're going to cycle through and see what happens here, because take it we're not hunting wabbits. We are hunting the Voidtalon of the Dark. Dar. So we got this one. Then we got Feather Moon. Should be Gorgrond. It's a purple portal that appears on a not so normal basis, and if you click it, you get put into a scenario that there's basically just a dead bird inside, and you loot that bird and you get him out. That's it. It's rare hunting at its worst. Hate it so much. All right, so we got that one. So there would be one here. I've always felt like I'm gonna get it in this crater or the other one we'll get after. So the other portal is here. If you use the normal hand, the notes add-on, the marker is like over here, which is wrong. It is definitely in here. I've seen photos, I've seen videos of it. You thought getting ashes was bad? No, see, those mounts are just go and kill things, right? And just hope that you're lucky, right? There should be a portal here. Even though I did not want to believe it, I've seen videos where it actually did spawn right in here. So keep your eye out for it there. And I think it started with Time Lost, where it was like a rare spawn of a rare spawn, right? And it could spawn from any 4 spots. Then they made that even worse in Cataclysm, because they added this is the other spot I thought I'd have it at, or I thought I'd find it. There should be a portal here. There is supposed to be an unconfirmed one way over there. We're not going to go bother with that. I'm not bothering with those ones. If you want to look at the handy notes thing, you can see it's unconfirmed. Well, that's me saying it's unconfirmed. So, so the one with Deep Home, they made that to 6 spawn spots, and that was also a rare of a rare. So I think Time Lost was only 4, and now the next one was 6, and now this one is like, this one's like on crack, man. Like, holy jeez. Feather Moon. Okay, now I've lost my order for sure. Let me just open up my spreadsheet so I can see where I'm supposed to go. Oh, Moonguard. I created this one on purpose just to bug certain people, to be like, what are you doing on Moonguard? Oh my god. Be like, wouldn't you like to know? So this one is like, it can pop up in any of these zones, and it's a random time or two, and it's not a mob, so you can't use the PC scanner. It's, I think, only 2% or 0.2% of the WoW population has this mount or something. Hey, Boomy. Me on Moonguard? That's no surprise. Yup. No surprise at all. Alright, so the other location is like over there, but that's wrong. It's actually supposed to be in here. This is the one where Toasty apparently found his. At least where I think he did. This zone only has 3 spots, but they're not close by each other, so you can't just sit there and wait. Whatever you're doing on Moonguard, trying to find a void portal, if you know what I mean. Oh, LB. Oh, LB. Void portal, at least color by her real name. Wow. Good lord. And the other one is right here. So, nada. Right, so we're gonna go jump on. We have Sentinels is a Frost is. I'm pretty sure that's Shadow Moon. So now I've got extra ones. And when we finish with this one, we're gonna go create another one on Wormrest Accord, I believe. So, Sentinels. All right. We should do Earthen Ring as well. And then Wormrest Accord. Although, you know what? I haven't added the other RP realms that were converted from RP PvP. Whoa, why do I oh yeah, because I was walking my kids out the door and I left my class trial character here on like he was just moving, right? Just flying. And I didn't remember, and he or she flew out past the ocean and died. So that's pretty good. All right, so there should be one here. I think we've already done this zone on a different character. We're just doing it on another realm to see if maybe it's spawned here. So what you should do is see, I would like to have more than one character in each zone if possible, but you're not allowed to have that many class trials. I believe that there's a limit on it, so there should be, we're not getting anything. Hello, hyena. Okay, so let's go create a class trial on Earthen Ring. And also, if you're creating class trials, like let's say, for instance, our Argent Dawn and the Scryers are both connected, don't bother to waste your time to create a character on each of those realms. Just create it on one, and you'll be fine. All right, so let's do Earthen Ring. Even though this is my main Horde realm, we're still going to. Class trial. I like Dwarf, Pally, because I'll show you why. And I'm probably not going to be able to get this name, Voidstone. Oh, I did. Wow. All right. I have to really specify here because I don't want to mess up my other ones. Voidtalon. This is mine that I made, and that's mine that I made. Tom. That's all that you really need. All that you really need. So we have Earthen Ring. I think Earthen Ring, we're going to go to Frostfire. Okay, so we go like this. I just usually do this first. Move all my mounting stuff down here. Nope. Where is it? Macro. This one. Click that. And we hearth out. It takes about 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more to get out there using this method. It is much faster to get a Demon Hunter class trial because you can use that. You can use that Ashran portal. So we'll spend a little bit of extra time. I just like to get rid of these. And I like to put this right up ahead just in case if I actually find it, I can, like, the coords are clearly out there.
Boom Boomy cheered for 1 bit. 7 days without a pun makes 1 week. Lolo 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 lolo. Hey Stone wow Chibob.
Jeebus. Thanks, Boomy. Lo 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 lo. Oh lo lo lo. Okay, so we get the Jade Fire quest from this board. And so it's gonna port us out, but I'm gonna run in and show you what we do. So here it's gonna fade to black, cancel. Okay, so typically we just go here, fly out, and go towards the ship. But I'm gonna show you why we don't just use that Ashran portal. So if we go over here, so it's up. We just can't click the damn thing. Like, why? Why can't we click it? Why is it that a demon hunter can, but we cannot? Come on. And these guys won't even talk to you. Anyways. So that's why we don't use that. Otherwise, we would. Alright, actually, I shouldn't have put that on my bar there. So now we fly. So normally we take the quest, take the new one, and fly over to the ship. I'm gonna actually unlock my action bars because I want that one like over here. I don't want to get kicked off. Demon hunters are OP. I mean, I've got one, and I do have to admit, I do like playing it. I like how quick I'm able to move, especially because with my main, with my Death Knight, man, Blizzard has nerfed their movement to the ground. It's terrible. So you get ready to depart, and you come on over. Alright, escape through that. Just wish there could be something other than else. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I know why they do that, but I wonder if at some point Blizzard would say, you know what, any class can be any, or any race can be any class, right? So I usually like put a thing here, like right click, and TomTom will put a waypoint arrow, so I know where I'm flying. All right, so we keep flying very high, very, very high. I mean, we used to be one of the fastest classes, right? We used to be able to compare with Pallies, because Pallies had like a plus 20% mounted speed increase or something, and it was passive, and we had that too. I think we had that in Mists, because I remember running a race with our guild, and one of the rules is that you couldn't pick a Death Knight, for fuck's sake, Stone, Jesus Christ, because of the passive thing. You could not remove that at all. So we still have something, but it's not quite the same. I know Pallies do. Death Knights, we don't have the passive now. It's gone. I think last expansion they moved it to, no, in Warlords they moved it to Unholy only, and in Legion they just removed it. It was just gone. It's like, like, come on, man. Okay, so we're gonna get kicked off the mountain, but that's why we picked the Pally. So we just bubble right before we land, and all good. So we can kind of get some extra movement from that without dying. I don't know what the deal is, but this is like a bad talking day for me. Pisses me off, like you cannot believe. And there are tricks around not doing it, where you, like, some people develop this stuff and it's not necessarily the best thing to do. So for instance, some people can get themselves out of a stutter by tapping their leg or something. But then what happens is when you're having a normal conversation, you're constantly tapping your leg, the person's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Oh, don't mind me, I just tap my leg. I just like to tap my leg. Alright, so this is how we get out here. Oh, Voidtalon claimed on Oceanic. Orgrimmar. Okay, so it's still US. It was in Shadow Moon. So at 1:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. So it's probably 9:31. Proceeds to repeatedly stab legs since tapping doesn't work. Yeah. Just tap it in. Right in there. So you just had to sit down and then click on that fire. You can't click on the fire unless you actually sit. And we said this one we're going to do Frostfire. So Frostfire, we can go check the Grand ones. Oh, the other thing to know is that when you're looking at a realm, let's say, like, so right now we are on Earthen Ring. There's actually two versions of this realm. One is with war mode on and the other is with war mode off. So the Voidtalon portal will pop up in war mode off or war mode on. It just depends if it hit or not. And if it pops up in one and let's say if it spawns in war mode off and you happen to have war mode on, you can't see that one because you're on a different realm. So that's one spot. So in theory, because it was found on Shadow Moon, we should be looking for it on Shadow Moon or Frostfire. And there's another one. So we shouldn't find it here right now, because 9:31 would be 15 minutes from there at minimum, right? We're past that point. That would be 46. So I like to go to 22 and then 23 just as an average, and then eventually it will work out. So at 31 plus 22, that's 53, which is right now. We should be moving on to Spires of Iraq. But we're gonna plant this character in Frostfire. And then I think we're gonna create one on Wormrest Accord. I think I'm at 40. This will be 45 characters. I don't know. I'll have to count again. Because I'm for sure not going to create another account just for this stuff. I'm not at that point. When I did the Time Lost, actually I had 3 accounts at that time, and I actually created a 4th so that I could have a character on each of the Time Lost spawn points. I'm not doing that again. And I did that for about 2 months, and then I finally got the damn thing. So what am I doing? Trying to get the Void Birdie? Yep. Where's the... I like coming over here just to see if the rare is up. Oh, it is. Because it has a toy that drops that. Nope. I'm not going to even bother to loot it. It's got nothing. This one. So yeah, we're doing Voidtalon portal stuff. I've gone all in. Like, all in. I have charts now. I have stuff I'm actually writing down, like times and stuff. I feel like it's gonna happen. Alright, I just like getting rid of that. So you're doing a 24. Yeah. Alright, so nothing. See, most people report it being found in Shadow Moon because they've got a lot of portals that are close by, so most people just camp there. And nothing here. We're not going to bother with the other spawn point, which is over here, because it is not confirmed, so we don't actually know if it's real or not. We're not going to waste our time. All right, I'm going to see. We're going to create, I think, one on Worm Rest, and we're going to take that to Spires. Smash. I hope you find a portal. Putting in enough effort to justify finding one. Thank you. I mean, honestly, it is our RNG. So it's just. There's sometimes I'm like, I feel like it's gonna happen, and then it doesn't, and then like things just happen when they happen. So I don't know. Okay, we're gonna create a new. That was my. This is Zimcor, my dead Iron, former 110 champion. So that's why I'm never gonna delete this guy. He made it the whole way, but then he died at 113. Rest in peace, buddy. All right, let's do another pally. Although, let's see if... okay, so this is what happens when you try to create a Demon Hunter for a class trial. If you've created too many... Void Stone, probably can't even use that name. That name is unavailable. Okay, fine. Voidtalon Stone. Oh, what? Alright. Okay, cool. So now you guys will be able to see... how quick it is. That's really strange. I wonder if it's not a rolling 24 hours. I wonder if it's like it resets, right? I mean, it's not 10 o'clock yet, right? 9:58. It's getting close. All right, so same deal. We hearth. I applied your patience, mate, because sure as shit, I'm not gonna devote the time to it. yeah, it will come and go. So, one sec, let me, oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, this doesn't matter. What we do want is, again, our mounts. I think that's pretty much it for this guy. Headless Horseman mount, yay! Okay. And we put that guy up, yeah. And we fly. We fly to the keep. Smash. What killed that iron off? I'm always curious about the higher level rips since my efforts have. Okay, so basically what happened was that, you know, I was playing on an RP realm where you play on an RP realm because they have fewer chances at sharding, and sharding is when there's not enough characters on your realm, so Blizzard's servers decide, well, we're going to connect you with a different realm, and so that there will be more people around you, so it feels like you're actually in a game with more than one person. So see, now we're in here and we can click on the damn thing. Done. So what happened is that, so basically RP realms can shard, just they're not likely to, because RP realms, the people that are on them don't want to get a shard because they want to play with each other, right? And if you get sharded, you may not be able to see the people around you, okay? And it's like, well, what the frig, right? It's stupid. So basically what happened to me is that I was in Drustvar and up in the mountains and killing the wolves and the Yeti, and all of a sudden I got sharded, and and right where I was, basically I got sharded into a new realm, and there were 2 wolves there, and one went to go. So I was able to feign death. The Wendigo and one of the wolves ran away. The third one, the second wolf, did not, and he killed me. I was like, what the hell? So the lesson for myself is to not run around in areas where, or at least not run on places where I know mobs spawn, because I was in that zone for 2-3 hours and just killing stuff. Okay, so this one's going to be Spires, because we know that Spires is next on the list. I just need to find the... Okay, here we are. I haven't made it past Classic myself. I haven't made it past Classic since the patch, so I have not been able to bring a fresh iron up. My 110 to 113 character was already 110 before the 7.3.5 patch, which changed pretty much everything. All right, nothing. Have you been farming for the big love? I've got that big love rocket, baby. I have it already, so. I hear shard. I think shard. I would love to not be sharded on. Well, I feel like when I got sharded, I was sharded on, because that's how it felt. It just felt terrible. Nothing, y'all. You lost one challenge to sharding and phasing. Yeah, in the last race. You still have the 20% mount speed on the DK. I linked you the spell. Oh, is that what that was on a pale horse? Really? Because before it was without being on a mount too, I thought. I think that's what they changed. It was like, freaking hell. Like, I think the spell was like the Inexorable March or some shit like that. And it was like a plus 10% passive movement speed increase or something. I don't know. Because I remember it was never... I remember my Death Knight being able to move around pretty quickly. I mean, nothing remotely as close as Demon Hunters, but I do remember it being a thing where it's like, oh, it's no problem. It sounds stupid. No, not stupid. I mean, what's really stupid, honestly, if you want to talk about dumb, is Demon Hunters doing a double jump. Why? How? There's no invisible ledge. Like what the hell? Like, I get the whole gliding thing, and that's fine. In fact, I like that a lot. It's really helpful for mount farming as well. All right, so we got nothing here. I'm gonna see if I can create another one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. What realm this is at? So worm, arrest, accord, spires. We are. Which one haven't I done it on? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so I got that. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna do one more, see if we can get one on an RP realm that's not in this list. So Maelstrom, it's low pop. It looks like it was RP PvP because it's not on my RP list. Because this RP list is from before. Maelstrom. Okay, let's try this one. Double jump is the most implausible thing about Warcraft? Yes. Of course it is. Name is unavailable. Terrible. There we go. Sweet. This one we're going to take to Talador. Here's my handy notes. So you can see the difference between creating a Demon Hunter class trial and creating one where you have to use the Timeless Isle. I mean, it's so much less time on this character. And that's all that you really need. And away we go. I think this one will be the last one that we're going to try, and then we're going to jump over to my main, and we're going to probably do some Love Rocket. Not Love Rocket, God. Boomy's got Love Rocket in my brain now. Good Lord. Thanks, Boomy. Alright. We're going to farm, not farm, but we're going to do our Love dailies. There are some things I need to get, and I need to do the quests every day because I should have enough to get over 520 tokens, which is what I need. I need to get the love boat, which is the 270 one. There's one I need that's 150, and there's another one that's 100. So I worked out how much you get per day, and I should get just enough if I do all the dailies every day. You've got Boomy's Love Rocket in your brain. Oh, right up in there. You just stuck it in. Over and over and over. Makes this kind of sloppy, slurpy sound. I don't know, it's really weird. Alright, we are going to check out Talador. We're going to start at the top. Then after the love dailies, then I'm gonna take that same character and we'll do Mist's world bosses. Okay, well then I guess it's not quite centered there. Now it's centered. It's gotta be just right. So I would like to get more than one. I forgot to check how many we had. Some Maelstrom. I need to update that realm list too. Maelstrom. Talador. So I would like to get 2 more class trials if we can. Because then I could put one in Gorgrond and then put another one in Nagrand. Just got another MOP World Boss mounted today. Which one did you get? I need all 4 of them. Also, grats, man. Nada. And then this one. Nada. And then this one. Nada. The classic music is so good. Well, that's thanks to you, man. I did take that Blizz list. No, I took the World of Warcraft list that you sent me. And the only thing I did to it was that I added warlords and Battle for Azeroth. I don't think was in it. I find it strange that both of those weren't in it. Like, I kind of understand that Battle for Azeroth might not be because it's so new, but I mean, warlords I don't think was bad. Nada. You got Undasta. Oh, nice. The Galleon and Ruckmar. Oh, man. I would love to even start getting one of them, but my kill counts on those were really low because I didn't bother with them when they were current. Maybe like every once in a while. All right, we're going to jump on our main because I can't add any more class trials. Actually, I think I might be at the 4 character limit. Wait, we did 1 Pally, 2 Demon Hunters, so we might not be. Anyways, how many characters are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 23, 34, 44, 48. So we can do 2 more. Actually, so that would be perfect. Then I wouldn't. Then it's like, I can't create any more tunes. No more. Just none. Done. Yeah, see, I need to. So what I need to do is check these other RP realms and see if they're connected. Like, for instance, is Twisting Nether. Twisting Nether is not on my list, right? But is that connected with Maelstrom? Because that was also not on my list. I can't use the numpad because that's gonna mess things up. All right, let's go to Dalaran. And Herperderp. I also took my shaman into Hellfire on Mythic, and I had Goof help me kill the first boss because the first boss is stupid, and you can't kill it with just one person, not quite yet. And everything else is fine except for Tyrant Velhari. We can do that boss solo with a high level character, with high geared character. So for instance, my character is 380 whatever, I don't know what it is. My shaman was 286 or something. There's a debuff. What's my character here? Yeah, my character is 389. Oh, hey, cool, I got a new power. I didn't even know that. I played of shit now. Yeah, I'll have to check these 2 out. I'm not going to pick them yet. Alright. Do we have enough tokens? Yes, we do. Or charms. Okay, we are going to... We're not going to take these ones yet. We are going to Deathgate. Oh, Voidtalon spawned. Spires of Iraq. EU. That's okay. Never mind. We don't care. So that's one thing that I think the WoW Secret Finding Discord does, that I kind of wish that they would make the rare reports EU or US, which they do for all the other stuff that they do, just not for this, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Voidtalon despawned. Inspires Iraq on Draenor. EU war mode off at 4:12 realm time. Love this song. Well, I loved it at first, and then I got sick of it, of hearing it all the time. But now that I haven't heard it for a while, it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. There's my big love rocket. Meow. We should actually queue up for it, because we do need to get the tokens that are in there. So I like to do the extra star one first, because the quest giver is further away. I have to run the whole way out and then come in. Ugh, terrible. So you have to run out to get that quest and then run back in. Come on now. Oh, why is it so windy? I may need to check on my garbage outside. It doesn't sound as windy as it was like last week. Last week was just insane. All right. And actually, coming here to do the quest is not too bad, because there's typically not as many folks around, right? And you can spray and do all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's right. I got the love rocket, baby. Admire the love rocket. Be one with the love rocket. This one I got a couple years ago. I was really trying like hard with it, and I think max level at the time was 90 or so, and I had enough characters that I could farm. And I think that year I was up to like 121 tries, and eventually it just dropped. I was like, oh, all right, well, I'm done. Spray to my heart's content. Ramley. Oh, that's gotta be you, LB. Let's spray this guy. Spraying everybody. You have some spray? You have some spray. I'm gonna spray this. Oh, no, you can't spray him. Apparently, you can't spray the robot. Otherwise, he will get real mad. Let's just create these right now. Might as well. So if you really want to farm these and you have a fairly high level character, go into normal Eye of Ishara and just kill everything. I got 121 drops. Guth went in there on Mythic, and he got 153 drops. So I don't know if it's just I had bad luck, or he had good luck, or it was different based on the difficulty. But I'd say honestly, on normal, you'll probably kill things a lot faster. Why does it take so long to load into stuff? Haven't been able to get into any attempts yesterday or the day before. Let's pop our army. Come on, 4. There we go. And we have extra army. I like killing this guy. Although he doesn't seem to be running around as well. He is running around, but I think last year he was running around faster. Like, he seems to be a little bit slower this year. Shard of Pirouetting Happiness. Wouldn't it be funny if I got the Love Rocket again? No. How many tokens did I get that one? 6. Okay. Well, that's not as great as what I was hoping, but... so the box will contain anywhere from 5 to 10. Also need love tokens for the Lovebird tube. Yup. This is mine sprays. This, yeah. I think I would unfollow. Oh, really? Oh, man. Oh, man. Where the hell are we going? Where? Oh, villain should be over here. Like, you got the Love Rocket twice. F you. Flip table. Peace out. All right. One guy done. Let's go to this guy. Hello, Nisi. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Fine, wonderful, morning. We're supposed to have like a high of +3. So that's good. And then we get back into the freaking deep freeze again. Like, Jesus. Tired of this crap. Do. All right. Then we go to Darnassus. I've already switched over to the old one. I mean, I guess I could have taken the portal from Exodar, right? Yeah, I think that might be faster. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's faster. Because then I don't need to use my Death Gate again over and over. Right, so we can turn this one that we did before. And hopefully we won't get dismounted as we're flying up and inside. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We made it. Sweet. All right, this one I know we need to do the portal. Pew. We go to Iron Forge. We go to the Forge of Iron. So I think this is what I'm going to be doing now, is that while I'm watching for Watch League at night, then I think I'm going to be hunting for the Voidtalon portal. I mean, it's kind of mindless, and you can have the macro to click to alert you when you mouse over it, right? You think you're getting used to USA time Saturday here, thinking, yeah, it's morning, it's mid-afternoon. Did you move over here, or are you still like in Britain? Because aren't you in Britain? So I might be raiding this evening. My Horde guild absorbed into another really nice guild and helped me run a bunch of Mythic Zeros. Up to 369 on your Demon Hunter. Nice. You're in the UK. All right. Oh, Boomy. Like, okay, so I'm really glad that you're absorbed into a nice guild. I've personally been through where am I going? Two guild mergers. And at first, man, everything was all good, and then no, it wasn't. It was a mistake. So, but I have heard, sorry, I don't know why I ran out, but hey, I don't know why, I have heard of people, of guilds doing a merge and everything's like great. So I just personally haven't had that happen to me, and I hope it does happen with you. So that would be cool. I still have your freaking pet, man. Get your ass over here. Look, this one, Corrupted Nest Guardian. Just these guys are top, holds the same value as our old guild. Okay. What's your character name on that realm if you have like a normal alliance character? I'll just mail it to you like right now. Because every time I look at this thing, I'm like, I want to sell it, but it doesn't sell. So I just hate seeing it there because it's sitting there doing nothing. Oh my god. Alright. This should be one of the last batch. Did we get the quests to go and crush the Crown Company or whatever it's called? You'll get it back in 30 days when he hasn't collected it from the mail. Probably. Let me hit you up about it tonight. The current alliance. What? The current alliance dude on there has a freaking accent? Oh, the dude? What? What are you talking about? Yay. All this stuff. Alright. Alright, we need to do King. And this jackass. Crushing the crown. Let's go do King Cries a Lot. Special letter in the name most like. Oh, for man, what? Boomy. Roll my eyes. They just went right out the freaking door. ASCII characters. Whoa, where am I going? I was gonna go do the Voidtalon. Gonna go to Ashran. Alright, that one's done. Okay, so because we did all of our challengers last year, I just do Path of the Scarlet Miter. I'm deleting him and making a regular one. Don't worry. I'm worried. Okay, if you felt the need to use an accent in your character, oh man, I don't even know. I've been tempted to, but then I'm like, I can't. Disappointment runs through my soul. Oh man, I still love you, Ruby, but damn. No, I like. There's been times where I'm like, oh, I really want this character name, and the only way to get it is with an accent. So on Earthen Ring, I was able to actually get my real character name. Somebody, I guess, deleted their character or something. It was like, man, it's like great. But on my normal realms, I don't. It's like, man, and there is a level 120 character on this realm that has my name. It's like, fudge. Russ has one on his case name. Yeah, I just like to bug folks with it. That's all. I mean, there are some times where it's actually part of your name, and well, so that makes complete sense. The love rocket fireworks are not the love rocket I'm hunting for, Apothecary. Hello, Taco. Hey, chillax, Boomy, you don't have a soul. Oh my god, why the hate on Boomy? Poor Boomy. Hi, Taco. Yes, this is the love rocket. It's my love rocket. I think only one of my characters has an accent in the name. But it's part of the name. Yeah, see, I totally understand. I completely understand. I just like to bug folks. You have the code ingrained in my brain for that letter. Oh, nice, jerk. Wow. Well, you know, we were saying, I just ran it again on this character, and I was saying, you know, because we need the love tokens, because I need like over 520. No, actually, I need 520, and we should be able to get just enough to get the things that I need. So we were saying that, you know, it would be funny if it dropped again. Boomy said he would like unsub and unfollow and be like F you, which I completely agree with. That'd be funny though. It would almost be like going and running Dragon Soul for like the heroic mount, but then the normal mount drops over and over and over again. It dropped 3 times extra that I didn't need it when I was on heroics trying to farm for the heroic only mount. But the blazing drake drops on both, which is the problem. No, we need to go in here. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. So yeah, I don't. I didn't tag him in time. I don't really honestly bother trying to outright kill them because I know other people will. I just tag, and then run away, and somebody will kill them. Lita would murder me. You think so? You know who else would? Marconin. He has been trying to get that damn mount for so long. Poor bastard. And I'll be like, hey, Marconin, like, guess what dropped again? Where are we at? Alright, that should be enough, I think. Just in case. There we go. Yeah, that's enough. And that was the only reason. It was actually part of his name based on Germanic Norse roots. Otherwise, I despise special characters. I don't know. I don't know if I believe you, man. Don't know if I believe you. You guys would pay to watch her kill me, really? Man. I swear, if I got that damn thing again, oh my god, I kind of feel like I want, like, no, I think that's bad. That's bad form. I was thinking you should, like, I should run it over and over just to see if it would drop again. But that's bad. That's bad karma, man. I don't want to do that. It's bad stuff. Now, if it just happened because, see, on this character we're gonna run it because I need the love. I need the love tokens. So if it drops, well, I'm gonna take a screenshot for sure, and I'm gonna be like, "Look at what dropped again," and I can't even trade it. See, that's the thing. You can't even trade the damn thing. If you could sell it, oh my god, you could make a fortune on that. You'll cry. Oh man. Oh, Nisi, don't cry. Yeah, boop. All right. And all right, we are at. Where's my love tokens? 162. So I know we need 520 minus 162. We need 358 more. Divided by, there's 9 days left. I can get, so I need 39.77 per day. And typically on an average day, you can get I believe it's anywhere from 43 to 48. So we should be okay. We should be able to get everything on our last day. Give you a heads up when we are leaving, since we don't know yet. Oh yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Oi. Well, that's going to be the stream, apparently. Time to go to sleep. Holy crap. Just all of a sudden. Alright, so that's done. We are going to jump on our... Oh, why did... No, we're going to go... We're going to go to Miss the Pandaria. And... follow the path of crap. I shouldn't have logged out. Stupid. Alright. I don't think I can use that path of the challenger thing again, right? Yeah, it puts them all on 8 hours. I was gonna say, it'd be cool if I could like go to one of these zones and then just pop in there. I think it'll be faster to take the portal from here than it would be to go to Legion and then take the Mist portal from there. Go to the balloon. Fly to the balloon. Fly. There's that portal. Pew. Although this portal, this spawn point is kind of a little further away than the shrine is. Love rocket. Boop. Boop. Oh, I can't do that. Come on. Alright. Do like boop. Just set a marker. Dum dum. Alright. We should have our bonus rolls. No, not that one. Miss. So we have one more for Siege. Even though they're not supposed to work for Siege, from what I understand, sometimes it does. So we're going to do it anyways. It doesn't really cost me a whole lot, so I don't care. We'll do that in Siege. We need these for Galleon and Shaw. And we need these for Dasta and Nalak. Macro. So I have a special macro set up. So I put them right here. I put them both on my mouse wheel up and mouse wheel down, although you can't really see that. So never mind. Nothing to see here. But basically, well, you can't see this. And you can see me not, I don't have any tar. Okay, so I can just mouse wheel back and forth. I basically unlock my mouse wheel and I can spin it. And I don't really have to do much. So basically I target any of the 5 world bosses and then I cast Outbreak, which is a ranged one. Oh, cool. Should be popping out anytime now. 10 seconds, it says, or this guy says. Yay. Yay, right on time. And then I don't even bother doing my other stuff. As long as I've tagged it, I don't care. We're going to do a bonus roll just in case. And let's go do Shaw. What's in the bag? Nothing. Lord Thunder and Jesus by me. I have 129 attempts on it. So, you know, it's supposed to be like a 1 in 2,000. So I'm not even close to having enough attempts. Although it just has to happen once. I just need to be lucky that one time and then we'll all be good. Alright, let's go to Kunlai. We... this way. Okay. every once in a while, like sometimes the Shaw spawns at almost the same time, where it might not get there in time. And if that happens, then we go on a quick little toy check. There's a couple rares in Kunlai I still need, and there's a few rares in here that I still need too. But they're rarely up, those rares, because people are camping them and waiting for them to spawn to kill them. That Voidtalon portal, boy. So, a friend of mine, Lycan, he was saying that he got the Voidtalon portal by just happening to look around, and he happened to come across it, and somebody was camping in front of it and had gone AFK. And he was like, don't mind if I do. So he clicked it. I mean, the rares are rare. Well, they're not actually rare. They're just rare because there's people sitting there and they kill them and then they don't spawn as quickly as normal rares do in Battle for Azeroth. So, I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. I mean, I would not think twice about clicking that thing. All right. Yeah, we just sit here and we wait. It was almost 15 yesterday. Wow. Yesterday was like, we had a high of like +1, but it felt nicer. And we had a low of -1. And today we have a high of +3, but a low of -7. So it's going to drop. And then all weekend it's supposed to be freaking cold again. God. Yeah, -13. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to get kind of like this weekend. Terrible. I'm done with winter. Just done. Can't take this crap anymore. I mean, it got like for us, our winter was really mild up until January. And then, holy crap, we got dumped on. And it got cold. Like, there's 3 days where... Like, 3 days, once a week. Three weeks in a row that just one of those days just terrible cold. Can't attack that target. This, right now, is like the worst part of mount farming for me, is that they spawn every 15 minutes, so you just gotta sit here and wait. Basically the macro I use only because of Nalak. The other 3 bosses I'm completely fine with being able to tag, but Nalak seems to be, I don't know. I feel like not the buff, but basically when these things spawn, the boss remains at like 99% health for about 5 seconds or so to give everyone a chance to actually tag it. With Nalak, I feel like there is no timer on it. It's just once it's up, boom, it's dead. It's like, Jesus. So I've had to create this macro because Blizzard doesn't seem to want to fix that. So that's why I spam it now for like everything. I figure, I might as well. This one also helps with Orgrimmar, because Orgrimmar will sit there and wait for a little bit, like maybe about 10 seconds or so. But as soon as somebody hits it, it drops real fast and you might miss a tag. So Orgrimmar I like to use for this as well. You're not getting any snow. It's just all ice. Oh, ice melting. Oh, it's just all ice from the melting yesterday. Oh. 2 to 5 inches. Nothing notable. Oh, feels bad, man. Heyo. Yeah, so to me, I don't like when we get warm weather and then it just drops, because all that stuff that melted basically freezes, right? And then when you get snow on that, oh my god. Oh, camel report. I don't care about camel report. Bow. I can't attack that. I think this guy here before me? Wow, what the hell is that guild name? Look at this guild name. I guess it's on the Monopia, right? But jeez. There's some key characters for you. Hasn't really been. Oh, there we go. I was just gonna say. I'm just keeping an eye on the rare reports. Takes about 8 inches here for that. Oh, 2 inches here is like the end of the world. Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about something else, because it's dirty. They do not do a good job pre-treating the roads. Yeah, we do a lot of pre-treating. Like if we know that we've got something bad coming, then they will pre-treat the road like about 4 hours beforehand. Nada. So on the Shaw, we have 142 attempts, which is... What are you talking about? No, still not that. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know. Alright, Undasta. In New Jersey, they would start pre-treating like almost 2 days beforehand. Wow. No, we don't bother with that, because it could just get washed away and there's no point. We have quite the fleet of salters, and now they're using this different salting stuff where it's salt water. It's like brine versus just salt rock, right? They will use both, right? But on highways they use brine, and on the other roads they use the rocks. But yeah, they treat everything about 4 hours before we know that we're gonna get it, and everything seems to be fine. I mean, most part is people don't know how to frickin' drive, apparently. Like they're like, hey, we live where there's snow in winter, and oh yeah, we got snow last week, right? Yeah. I forgot how to drive in that again. It's only been a week. You stupids. Slow your asses down. Drive carefully, dumbasses. Like, jeez. I believe they're experimenting with a beet juice mixture. Oh, yeah, I heard about that too. That beet juice was pretty good. We must have just missed it. Fudge. Fudge-a-la-dudge. Oi. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should just go hunt for Nalak and return for this guy. because he should despawn relatively quickly. Unless somebody doesn't loot him, but I doubt it. Yeah, there he goes. No, we're gonna go to Nalak, and there's no big crowd here either, so we just missed it. No. Because what's gonna happen is that we're gonna go to Nalak and get into the tail end of it, and we're gonna see it die, and that's gonna piss me off even more. Just wait. Just wait it out. Wait it out. We're not with that crowd that just killed this boss, so and we can't catch up. Like, if I could have used my, like, on a normal day where I don't do the love rocket, they're not the love rocket, but the crushing the crown thing, then I would use this. I use what is it? Path of Shadow Pan? No. Which one is it? Setting Sun is relatively close. Skullomance. Nizao. This one I think would be the closest. So I know that you can go to Li Jindal Loran, and then you can take the portal to Old Dal or Dal Creator. And now I do have a Goblin Glider kit, but I like to keep those for just in case stuff. So I don't really have any other ways to port around that could get me around faster. I mean, I do have the ring, but this teleports me to the old one, and we don't really care about that. That to the Pit Fighter, Timeless Isle, don't really care, honestly. Oh, this pet, it's gotta go in here. This one I like to grief my guild with every once in a while. But these are normal ones. Caribor and Draenor as well, but to the shipyard and then whatever. And last relic of Argus. Oh, that's just like, I think I kept this one because it's like, just teleport wherever. I don't care. I don't know. LB. I feel like I'm gonna have to do it next week. I think Survivor next week is about an hour and a half, right? So I won't be there for the first half of raid on Wednesday. So I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna, well, I can't say now because you're gonna clip it and you're gonna like play it back for everyone. No. But it would be funny if I decided to do this where I popped back into raid and I put up the mole machine right on top of the food. Oh my god. I remember I did that. Which boss was it? I think we had just killed Zool, but we were all mad or something because we were having a hard time with the next one. I don't remember what the hell his name is. The guy, the great big Leviathan or faceless guy. I remember I put that down on the ledge and somebody went and they got so mad because we were just not in a good spot. We were just like, this sucks and blah, blah, blah. And then, like, cause I think I put it down with about 20 minutes left. Cause I feel like when people get all mad and stuff, I like to crack jokes because that's how I deflect all that shit. And you know what? It's a game, and you know, let's have some fucking fun. It's supposed to be fun. So that's why when everyone starts getting all mad, I start to like say shit and you know and make light of some of the things that they're saying. But they wanted to. I think I think they wanted to cancel raid. Like, because there's only 20 minutes left, and I think 2 people had clicked on it, and they went to the dark iron dwarf thing, and 15 minutes respawn from moment of death. Nalak is a 10 to 20 minute window from death, so they never really line up. Oh, really? Because I think Shaw is the same way, where Shaw is supposed to be 15, but the timer is 10 to 20 as well. Because I know I have seen Shaw pop back up before the 15-minute spawn timer was done. So maybe with this guy we'll get a little lucky too. I don't know. I think they're all supposed to be 10 to 20. Like, but this is the worst part. This is the worst part. We're just sitting here. Hey guys, look at my love rocket. Look at all these hornies. You're all on the wrong faction. That was a terrible accent. Terrible. And I think they blamed LB for the mole machine. I think so. Oh, okay. Oh, so Shaw and Nalak are 10 to 20, but the other 3 are 15 minutes exactly. Why the hell would that be? That's stupid. Like, just like, see that? Just make it consistent. That's all I ask. Consistency is like the best. Yeah, I know that you went through it. I thought somebody else did too. No? Like, I know that Guth was all mad because he's like, and then somebody's like, let's just quit because it's gonna take too long for LB to get back. But I think we summoned you back. And then one time when we killed Zool, LB popped the floor thing so that the floor would open up, but the boss was like on it and people were trying to loot it and people fell through the freaking floor. And by watching a whole bunch of people's streams, we kind of figured out it was LB, a little bugger. There's a good add-on called World Boss Timers. Yeah, I actually do have it. So you can log an alt there for follow kills. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually do have it. To show. It's not loaded right now, of course. Why would it be loaded? Yeah, I do have it. I think I didn't have it loaded for raid. Oh, LB. I mean, I can understand why people would be so mad, but then when you look back at it, oh, it's funny. It was funny. Like, I love to do things like that. That's what makes raid fun, you know, because then we actually kill stuff. Like, we actually do a good job. We just, you know, we just like to have a little fun. That's all. LB. Right, so WPT show. Request a kill data. Let's see if anybody else has it. No, nobody has it. Great. I wish that the Horde and the Alliance one could talk. That would be great. So the person beside me said, soon, TM. No, yeah, I don't know if Nalak is really. I mean, it could be like we could be coming. I think we are coming up to the 10-minute mark. So, our greatest moment of coordination. I am a storm of pain. Yes.
Cool. God damn it, you guys.
I feel like you guys let him think that maybe he'd get away with not doing it. Oh my God.
So I don't think you could hear that very well, but basically if you go click on that link, we have this thing where when it's the last pull of the night, we all use our gammon toys. And except for Seraphis, because he hates it. But that's kind of why we do it as well, because he hates it and he's like, God damn it. And we're like, yes. So this one time, it's just they all seem to line up like, Gammon, 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 I'm a storm of pain. Gammon, I'm a... Just one long thing of Gammon. It was awesome. And he was like, oh, God damn it, guys. Jesus. This is fantastic. I think I have, I think I clipped that on somebody else's stream. I don't know whose. I don't think it was Goose. I think it might have been Adam. No, I think I actually got on Sarah's stream. So if you go look in Sarah's stream, unless he did that from his clips, it's possible. Oy. No blood elves, so you can't ask them. What? Void elves can ask blood elf stuff? You mean no night elves? Because void elves are alliance. Like, I don't think blood elves can talk with void elves, right? Alright, anytime now. Let's spam the macro. I need a target. I need a target. I need a target. I need a target. I don't have a target. I know. Is that the... Is that the one? Let's see. And just his
Everybody
face.
ready? Let's kill him.
Alright, here we go. God damn it, you guys.
I feel like you guys let him think that maybe he'd get away with not doing it. God.
Oh my God, I love that so much. And just his face, he's just like, kill me now. Sweet. There we go. There we go. Alright. Bonus loot that, or bonus roll that. Hey, we got gold. Alright. And let's see what we got in the bag. Nothing! Alright, buddy. That reminds me, I need to make a lurk. A lurk command. Alright, go, go, go. We're probably not going to get no lack. We'll be lucky if we get that. So we're probably going to have to wait a little bit more. Then we're going to do... So then we'll probably have just enough time to do siege. I need to create a lurk command. I would like to create a command where if you do exclamation mark lurk, that would come up with random replies, like in chat. But you can't do it all the time. So I have to put like a limit on it per person, I guess. Or maybe I have to limit it per use. I don't know. So this is how I usually get there. I don't fly up and over. I kind of feel like that's Voidtalon found, venture company, US, war mode off at 8 p.m. Central. That doesn't make sense. 8 p.m. Central. Well, it is 11 a.m., so maybe 8 a.m. Pacific. But there's no screenshot there, so I don't know if I trust that. And even like Central Time right now is like 10, so no, I don't think so. Pacific is only 2 hours behind Central, or did you mean Eastern? Well, for me, I am Eastern, so but this person is reporting that they found the Voidtalon on Venture Company US with war mode off at 8 p.m. Central. I think they're wrong. I think they actually meant to do Pacific, because 8 a.m. Pacific is 11 a.m. here, which we just passed, so it would make sense if they just saw it. But for one, the AM PM is wrong and the time zone is wrong. I don't know if I'd say that this was a credible report, because there's also no screenshot as well. I mean, they may not have been able to take a screenshot or don't know how to, which is fine, but I mean, if you're in here and posting, most people actually post a screenshot to say, hey, look, I did actually find it. So oh my god, am I gonna make it? I don't know. I do not know. Go, 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 go. God, you know what's going to happen? It's going to spawn right when we get there, and we're not going to be in range. Because that's how my luck goes. Got like 3 minutes. So it's likely spawned already. Oofa. Yeah, I don't know why they would put the range on the spawn timer when the other ones are not on a range. That's why those are like that. I did not know that. Oh, see, okay, so we missed it. It's still there, which means we're gonna have to wait at least 10 minutes. There's like no one here. Ugh. And hold on, I do it like this. 1, 2, 3, and aim it in. Alright, now we wait again. This is the best. Mount farming is so much fun. Alright, US rare mounts. No, don't care. Somebody posted something in here and deleted it, I think, because there was a message. It's gone now. It makes me sad. Anthem? I don't even know what that is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Like, is it a first-person shooter game or team game or battle royale kind of thing, or I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's going to be a battle royale of some kind, because that's the flavor of the month now. I mean, as much as I like PUBG, it was just too... It's third-person Destiny by BioWare. So I played Destiny 2 a little bit. That was third person. So is it like 2 at all as well? Hello, Periton. Good morning. Meow meow. Third person Destiny shooter with powered armors. Oh. Yeah. I am far too invested in World of Warcraft. Bob's good. Nope, he's not there. I have a little box beneath my desk that he likes to sleep on. Destiny is first person during combat. Dueling combat, and third person is the social spaces. Oh, what? It is? It's first person during combat, like Destiny 2? Yeah, okay. It's been a little while since I played it. I only played it because we got it free, because BlizzCon. And I played it only once. So, I thought it was pretty neat, like the lore and plot behind it all, and but nothing that really hooked me. I don't remember what level I actually got up to be honest. There's nothing to attack. The division type shooter with powered armors. Oh yeah, I've seen people play the division. I heard that they're coming out with another one as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think I think Overwatch is would I please share it? No. Why don't you share it with me? Cuz mine is not correct. First person shooters, I've never been good at the aiming stuff, so I typically try to get guns that have more of a spread. So I'm not very good with sniper stuff. But I think I'd like Overwatch a little bit more if they had more solo play, right? Like, I understand it's built on team and people playing, but when sometimes those people are terrible, like terrible people, not terrible players, because it's different. When they're terrible people, I don't want to play. And I'd much rather spend my time on a solo thing, but I don't know if it's really worth it for them to do that, honestly. I think you kind of get away with that a little bit when they do those scenarios, where there's 3 people or four people versus like a team of 6. Anthem is much different. It is third person in combat areas and first person in social areas. Oh. It seems to be a trend where it's cool to be an asshat and a toxic person. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's cool. It's I don't know. I don't know what's up with people. Don't know. Do not knowing. What other games? So I've got a bunch of games that. So I have some games that I play off and on. Adventure Capitalist. Ooh. That's like a mindless clicker game. Civ 6. I've got it. Somebody, a good friend of mine, gifted it to me because he had a code. I have not played it yet, and I want to play it. It's just I seem to not have the time to do it. Like, I want to spend a good couple hours being able just to play it. I have not been able to. Destiny 2 I have on my list to play every once in a while. Diablo 3, D&D, so more more into like watching other people play and kind of researching stuff. And Master of Orion 2. I don't know if you guys remember those games or back in the day. I think it's from what was the company? Hello, Chris. Whoa.
Chris
Thank you very
just
much, Chris.
Subscribed for 6 months, less than 3.
Thank you very, very much, Chris. Good Lord. 6 months. I'm so sorry. And that took a chunk of health out of Tiber, because Tiber was on for more, right? So he was able to get more. What the? No. We'll wait. So Master of Orion is like a turn-based strategy game where you more or less take your planet, and you can pick one of eight races, and you conquer the galaxy. And there's different ways to win. So you can either win by controlling everything or win by a council vote. So everybody needs, or you need to get at least 70% of the people to vote for you.
Bits. Does that give him health?
Nope, that takes health away. But thank you very much. Holy crap! So basically, I just made a little game out of this, and out of doing bits and stuff like that. And you know, people are gonna do that. Well, let's make a little thing about it. So whoever gets the killing blow will get like 100 health. But if you go extra, the extra that you've done will be tacked onto your health. So that's why he was at like 908, because he had some and then he resubbed for like, I don't know, like 500 months, and then it I don't know how long it was, but it was a lot, and it gave him a lot of health. So that's what that thing is up in the top. We're just playing around with it. So Moo 2 is what we call it, and then they came out with a game called Moo 3. Moo 3 wasn't as good. I haven't been able to complete it. It always felt it was supposed to be better than Moo 2, but they basically made it the same. The graphics were better, but I don't know, just the gameplay didn't feel as good. It was just it's really strange. So I still have that on there. I want to try it. I want to try it again. Play my Minecraft. I have a little bit of time devoted to my NES Classic, which it would be interesting to play it on a stream. I don't have a capture card here. I've never had one, so be interested to see if I can get one for cheap. Maybe play it. I'm working on a Zelda 1 playthrough right now. I'm on Dungeon 9, and I keep dying, so I'm having problems. Overwatch, Player Unknown, although I think I feel like I want to take that off because I'm not having fun in that game. Sims 4. So one of the things that really pissed me off with PUBG was one of the games I was in like a top 10, and dude clearly shot me through the ground. Like what? Like not just like a little bit through the ground, like through a hill. Yay. The macro works. Bonus loot. Please, God. No. Well, it's still something we didn't have for transmog. And nothing. Alright. Let us go to... I think this will be a little bit faster. So Sims 4, I play Star Trek Online, I play a bit. And Star Wars The Old Republic, I actually began to play that. I just started that a couple weeks ago, and I'm not going to be playing it every day or anything, but it was kind of neat. It was basically WoW, but different. I think I'm not used to not being able to set up my bars the way that I have in WoW. I guess. So what's here? I see. Which one is that? 5,000, 6,000. Sweet. I need the pet from this one. I don't have the pet yet. Nope. Still no pet. Knock off Blingtron. I need that. All right. We are going to go to Siege of Orgrimmar. Raid, Mythic. Once more. Unto the breach of this freaking game. You've been playing a bunch of Apex Legends. I've heard of that game as well. Is that similar to like League of Legends or Heroes? Like I don't know exactly what kind of a game that is. I just heard people are playing it. Or is it a first-person shooter like Battle Royale, like Fortnite or whatever? Alright, and here we go. God, there needs to be a skip. Please make a skip, Blizzard. It's like Overwatch Battle Royale. So for sure, wow, why is it taking so long to load? Man. Must you use the love rocket? Yup. 'Tis the season, Periton. 'Tis the season. Run! So slow. Oi. Move those stubby little legs faster. Go, go, go. I wish there was like Love Rocket transmog or something, you know, like something based on that, because right now I've got dark red kind of stuff going on, and I don't really like it so much. I would love to have like a hot pink kind of suit or something. That would be cool. All right. We're most of them. All right. See if we can get below 73. I don't think we've ever been able to get below 73. Have we this time? 70. Oh, nice. That was our best one yet. I think we got lucky with the placements. This one's not gonna be so good. Not gonna be good. Boop. What? Oh, not at range. At least I got those two. Alright, 50. 55. Maybe one day you will listen to me and do this on a Windwalker monk. I don't know. I mean, my monk on this realm is too low level. I still haven't leveled it up enough. And my other monk on Earthen Ring as Horde is I mean, it can run through here, just it's not my main, so I tend to not see. I think that if I were to run the same thing over and over on all of my characters, I would go insane, and I'd be like, okay, I'm done trying to farm this mount for like a year. And I don't really want to do that. I'd rather do it at least once, and if I happen to get another alt on that I would run mounts on, then we would try that out. So it's typically I get 2 to 3 attempts per week. We are not. All right, go, go, go. Junk and junk. And junk. So I don't really care about that. Because also to run this one is like 45 minutes, right? And I'm sure, so I did run it on my Demon Hunter, and it did run really quickly. I think it was still over half hour though. So maybe Windwalker would be a smidge faster, but I can't imagine, like, how do you think you get on with 0 add-ons? I wouldn't. I do not like the base game at all. I do not like it. And that's, I think, I don't know. I like being able to control where everything is, and I made my own UI for quite a while, and then LVUI was brought back up to me, and I was like, oh, I tried that once, I didn't like it, but now it's like, it's really good. I like it. I like being, it basically did everything that I did before. Whereas before I had separate things, like I had bartender run, you know, like I had all these other ones run, and so I don't. So now I can just use LVUI. It does everything I need all in one, and I'm completely good with that. What? What? Why'd they despawn? Why would they despawn? Wasn't like I was out of the zone. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Maybe. That's strange. That's the first time that's ever happened, where it just despawned. Okay, well, let's try this again. They didn't break it or anything where I can't farm this thing. I mean, as much as I complain that it takes so long, I still want to farm the bloody thing, right? There, alright. So what's the deal? Why did it... That was so bizarre. Whirlwind is the fastest. You think you'd struggle with the default UI? Lots of other... Yeah. Like, even collecting transmog, I just, like, Blizzard has, okay, their UI is okay, but there's so many other things that have been put in here by other people that Blizzard doesn't do, and I don't understand why they don't do that. Like, if you see other add-ons are really popular, well, shouldn't that kind of tell you that people want that in the game? I don't know. For long distance running, Whirlwind is best. Druid and Demon Hunter are pretty good. Also Warlock if you have, but you have to kill your, oh yeah, the Burning Rush, just basing off long runs back in raids. Well, I might try to do the I might try to Zerg this after Love Rocket is done. I mean, it's not Love Rocket, but Love is in the air. But I am only doing this on one character because I don't need it on other tunes. So, how's your guild doing on the current rate? We are on Jaina normal. This week, I think we didn't really get as far this week because we were missing a few key folks, and then yesterday when like we actually didn't really have a raid because a lot of folks weren't around. So next week is going to be interesting. We should be. I feel like we're close on Jaina on normal, and when we do normal, we kind of treat it like heroic so that we learn heroic strats and stuff, so that when we get into heroic, we don't have to relearn the fight. Although I think there's still going to be some relearning. Things like mythic, heroic, Makatork, where only the people that are inside the bots can see what color button to push. We've been cheating a little bit, and I think that's going to be rough for us. I think everything else, I think when we get up to, although I heard heroic Makatork, the health got nerfed. I think that happened yesterday. Alright, then we dismiss this guy. Come on. Oi. Faster. There we go. And we run around and collect them all because I don't feel like clicking and looting everything. We're just going to... this is the worst part. Come on. Come to Butthead. Come to Butthead. You. I have my sights set on you. Come here. Fine. I'll get you. I'll get you next. Gotcha. Like I kind of like this. I wish I could use that horn, the one you get from the timeless isle, where it aggroes everything around you. But you can only use that on timeless isle. I wish you could use that in here. That'd be amazing, especially this room. Alright, let's go through this one. Oh, there's this guy. Wait, so way out there. What, really? Come here. You come with me. Come with me. I've got something to show you. Time to die. This is going to sound super dumb, but I don't raid. What do the Alliance end up fighting? Surely we won't fight Jaina. Okay, so for the Alliance, we fight 3 similar bosses that the Horde does. They're a little bit different, but they act the same. Okay, so, and they could be called different things. It's just like different names, but the mechanics of the fight is the same. And then the Alliance does opulence, and then the Chosen, and then the King. And then you flip to the Horde side. So your character goes Horde, like is a full-blown Horde tune. So my dwarf turns into an orc. And you go and attack the bosses that the Horde go and attack. So, which is Mekatork, and then the Blockade, and then Jaina. So I won't tell you what happens, but I don't like attacking Mekatork. I don't really care about Jaina so much, but like Old Hillsbrad, yes, where you actually do turn into like another character of like the other side. So yeah, like in whole, so okay, so but for Horde, what they would do is that they would go do the first 3 bosses, the same ones that we do, even though they're slightly different in name. Then they turn into Alliance, from what I understand, and they go and kill. They go do the bosses that we did. So Opulence, the Chosen, no, not the Chosen, but the Council of Totems, and then King Rostakon, and then they turn back to Horde, I believe, and then they go and attack the 3 Alliance bosses. I'm not like, I think that they're supposed to be doing their racial stuff first, and then their final 3 bosses are supposed to be the opposing faction one. So I thought that the Horde side should be boss 1, 2, 3, which is the same for everyone, and then the Horde would go and attack Mekatork and that first, and then they go to Horde. However, and then they flip to Alliance and they go and attack the ones that we would attack. But watching the Method stream, Method was Horde, and they still had Jaina as the final boss. So I kind of feel like they switch a lot. Oh yeah, don't care. Man, because I put the Death and Decay on the cannon. Take me into combat. Thank you. Maybe LB knows like the full run of all that. Like, is it that the Horde will change? Like their boss 456 is our boss 456. It's just they come in as Alliance, because then they see what we just did, and then they turn back to Horde for boss 789 and are like, oh, now we need to defend. Now we need to fend them off. Now we need to drive them away. I think that makes sense lore wise. I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat that they did that. It was like the first time ever that you're really raiding as the opposing faction. Yeah, so the Horde turns into Alliance characters for 4 to 6. Yeah, but their final boss still is Jaina, right? Yeah, I think so. Which is kind of neat. Oh man, somebody found a. Okay, Voidtalon portal, war mode on, and Talador. Seems like this person's doing war mode today. But there's quite a few unhappy Alliance players. Yeah. I mean, there'd be a few unhappy Horde players because of what happens in one of the fights, I would think, but maybe not as much as the Alliance folks. I kind of feel like it was really, like, for me, it got ruined because I'm not going to tell you the details, but the quest that you get as a Alliance player is to go and defeat the head of the Horde bosses. Okay, when you do, you don't even have to complete boss number 789, you can go back and turn that in, and the turn in has spoilers on what you would experience on boss 789, even though boss 789, yeah. So even though those bosses are in the past, so when the Horde and when the Alliance switch factions, they are kind of like reliving the past events that had just happened, but you as the raid team have to fight all the stuff. Like I think it's neat. It's just I was a little bit miffed. Like I don't think that they should have. I don't think that they should have said anything. We gotta kill these guys soon before they. There we go. And it's been claimed. So war mode on. We don't really care, and it doesn't really affect everything else. Voidtalon. What? Voidtalon. Okay, this dude. Voidtalon found U.S. venture company FR, so French. Then that's an EU server. 10 p.m. Central European time. That's why. There we go. Now we can just go down here and kill them all. So that's an EU. I don't know why they keep saying US. I don't think that there are any US French speaking servers. It doesn't matter. We can stay down here. And then there are 3 ads with that mini boss spawn. Okay, Voidtalon was captured. US Storm Rage. War mode off. In the Grand. Alright, now we gotta wait for the thingy. And the Alliance's final boss is Rastakhan, whereas the Horde's is Jaina, but it switches between the two, so everyone gets this whole story, right? Which is why when you defeat the final Horde, like the final Horde boss, they reveal some stuff that happened in boss 789, even though you technically haven't finished it yet. It's just but they are played in the same order. There's a slight variation in the order in bosses 2 and 3, I believe, for both Horde and Alliance. However, besides that, Horde has the same boss 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just you switch factions, and that's it. I know. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, man. Oh, what? Oh, did you see that? She was trying to deke. Get out of here. No deking me out. Okay. Mythic Immersive. Oh, LB. See, LB's running it on his Windwalker monk right now. So he's in guild. You can't really see it very well. He's trying to run it. He's going to try to complete it before I'm done. And I have a 4 bot, like 3 and a bit boss head start. I don't know this raid, by the way. Oh, give me a break. And LB's like gonna be like, yeah. 2 is Grong Horde, yeah, and Jadefire, all 3, and Alliance 3 is Grong. Yeah. So yeah, they swap those 2. But besides that, you still have the same first boss and boss 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just if you swap to Alliance faction when you are on 4, 5, 6, and then you swap to Horde faction when you are 7, 8, 9, and you're reliving the events if you are the opposing faction. So that's why it makes sense that you switch factions, because you're like, oh, this is what happened. So now I really gotta bust my ass to finish this before LB does, because he's trying to prove a point that I'm super slow. And yeah, I know I'm terrible. Gotta go. Freaking LB. Oh man. So for sure I'm gonna have to nap, because Overwatch League was on last night and I had to watch I was watching Shanghai against Hangzhou, and Shanghai was a team last year that had no wins and 40 losses. They didn't win a single game or match. They did win a couple maps, but that was about it. Everyone, wow, he's already on Mythic Fallen Protectors. Son of a gun. So the Hangzhou Spark are like a new team, and everyone was like, oh, Shanghai did all this stuff and they changed their team, they're gonna be a great team. No. Hangzhou, I think, beat them 4-0. That poor team in Shanghai, they still do not have a win. Oh, God. Come on. LB's catching up. Let's go, Love Rocket. Maybe LB's gonna have a hard time on Gal Acrass. Go. Boop. Here's Gammon. Probably not sure how to solo it. So basically the trick with doing it on Mythic is even as Windwalker, you should be able to heal up your the 3 main characters. So your most important thing is to kill the one mob that spawns at the south tower, south tower, because if you don't kill that mob, it's gonna kill your bomb guys, and then it takes a lot longer. Once you kill that first mob, then you can run to kill the other mobs that spawned and are attacking your alliance faction leaders, and I would say at that point heal them up in case that they actually got to low health, because 2 of those mobs are bone crushers or bone cutters or something, and they hit for a lot, and they can kill your faction leaders really, really quickly. Once you get that through that first wave, there will be another wave of ads that spawn. Those ones are not as important. I would just remain up at the south tower entrance and protect those gnomes. And when the one horde or one bad guy mob drops to go and attack your horde, go and attack your gnomes, kill that one, you should be good to go back down. Oh my god, my god, my god. Yeah, we made it. See, if you kill that really quick, you can get to the thing. And then you can go back down and kill the other ads that just spawned. There's one that heals, so we should probably kill that one first. And then remain down because there will be another set of ads, like 2 ads with a mini boss, and kill those. And then there will be a demolisher. You should probably kill that too, because if you don't, as you're trying to go up the tower, it will hit the tower, and it will cause you to like get stunned for 3 seconds, I think. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass, that's all. So once you kill the demo, I usually don't get these guys. You run up the tower, kill everything up there. Don't kill any of the... You want to shoot... You want to shoot, so when you go up to the top of the tower, you want to shoot down any of the drakes that are around. Oh, might as well, whatever. I'm gonna get the whole group, no. And then aim at Galacras, and you have to hit her twice in a row. And once you do that, it basically knocks her off the mount, and it will drop the boss down. At that point, you can jump off the cannon tower, or the cannon on the tower, and jump down to where all of your faction leaders are, and wait for the boss to actually drop, which is that big Drake, and then you kill the Drake. If any of your alliance faction leaders die, you lose, and the boss will reset. Do I drink coffee? No, not at all. Just having a bad talking day, and I don't know why. Maybe it sometimes happens when I'm tired. I don't know. So he's just finished Norishan. So he's probably working on the Shaw Pride room. Just tea. Yeah, it's funny. Do you ever get a sore throat when you drink tea? Because I was drinking tea for a good week, about 2 weeks ago, and I would have 1 or 2 cups a day. I wouldn't have more for sure, and I noticed that just in the back of not in the back of my throat where your tonsils are, but more lower, it would just get really sore. And I'm just having straight black tea, so English breakfast I'm having, so no milk, no sugar, no nothing, just that's it. So I don't know what the soreness is from. If I drink it black, I can, but I tend to drink it with milk. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes drink it with milk. I try not to. I want to enjoy the tea for it being the tea, right? I used to drink it with like milk and sugar and all that, and now I'm just like, nah, I don't really care. So LB, are you looting stuff as well? Because if you want to make this, okay, so you're looting stuff. Okay, good. So because you kind of have to waste a little time to sell all your crap to make room for the other bosses, right? Or the other loot. Funny how you say that though, because if I drink it black or just with honey though, I occasionally feel it in your throat. So I wonder why that is. You know what? I think maybe next week I'll try drinking it with milk and see if that does anything. There is a vendor after you kill Malkarok. Sorry for the, I don't know if you can hear the noise out there. That's the recycling truck is backing up. I like oolong. I don't think I've had that. You had a song earlier that had words in it with a deep voice. It's bugging me because I know that song. Do you know which? It was a misappended Daria one. I don't know which one that is. I will look when I'm done here. I don't want to waste time because LB will be right up my butt saying, see, I am faster than Death Knights. Death Knights are the worst. For sure it's a panda one. I don't know which one it is. So I've never had oolong. I think the only other kind is had like red rose, orange pico, which not a big deal. It's, and I've had chai, and I think chai was okay. I think I liked Earl Grey more than chai. I don't know. But I still, my go-to is English breakfast. Be interesting if I just tried orange pico just to see if I have the same problem. So maybe there's something in the English breakfast tea leaves that make it bug my throat. Chai can have quite a kick to it. Yeah, it can. Periton, you have a problem with this boss? Is it because of all the bugs? Oh, the song is called Traveler's Path? And I'm trying to place where that song is actually in game. Oh, it's just really tedious? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I've got it down to more or less a science. Either four small ones, and then all the medium and higher, and then you're good to go. Pew. Sometimes I lose track of them, so I got two there. I thought it was more of the bugs. You're like, oh yeah, because I know that there were quite a few people that when we were doing this when it was current, they did not like it, and they did not like the other boss where we fight the paragons. This is a great song. People were saying that there's a big Roll20 security breach. Great. That's awesome. I don't think that's one of my critical passwords. Because I don't think I made it like that. Because I have several different kinds of passwords. One they're very strong, one they're stupid easy for things I don't really care about, or you know, if it gets hacked, I don't care. I do try to keep separate passwords, but I think I have better luck at remembering them when I use varying degrees of the password, or and it won't actually even be the same password either. Like for some things I keep like a completely separate password I don't use for anything else. Like for instance, like the website, completely separate stuff. When there was the LinkedIn breach, that's what made me start changing them all to have separate passwords or different level passwords for different things. Is it roll 20? It's a password I use for other stuff, but not critical. Yeah, so the whole Twitter thing, honestly, it's Twitter and Facebook. I just, you know, I'm sometimes fine, and even Discord too. Like when I'm off the computer, I find that I'm still connected, right, with the phone, which is good and bad. Like I like being able to reach out when I can, if I can. So I was basically finding that maybe it's just getting to be too much, where maybe my notifications, I need to set them up better, where, you know, because like I don't want to be on do not disturb like 24 hours a day, because I just don't. But I do want to be able to, you know, when I go off the computer, you know, I still don't want to be like not bugged. It's just, you know, if I want to be off, I want to be off, right? But we don't have a home phone, so my phone is like, well, is almost my life, because I keep a lot of crap on there too that helps me remember stuff day to day, because my memory is terrible. So it's more like, I don't know, like I just need a break. So that's why, you know, if I don't see stuff on Twitter, it's like, well, hey, you got it, nice. Well, I have 3 bosses left, man. I don't think you're gonna be able to catch up. No, I mean, it's not bad. Like that fight is not bad. It's just, So they basically fixed that fight where you had to have a person in each of the towers and firing the cannon at pretty much the same time to hit the boss at the same time. They hotfixed it so you can solo, so that you can hit it from the same one. So yeah, if I don't respond to you on Twitter or Discord or Facebook, it's just because I'm not at the computer. I'm trying to keep like computer stuff on the computer and not like everywhere like that. So I'm not trying to ignore people on purpose. It's just, you know, if I'm at the computer, I'm ready to be social, right? I don't know if that's really the thing. I kind of feel like I need to set my phone up to wow. You killed the Iron Juggernaut that fast. Oh my goodness, I gotta move. Oh, you're gonna have fun on Paragons. You have to kill them. You better hope it doesn't bug out on you. So I feel like maybe with the phone, I could probably still have things on there. I just need to really disable all the notifications. Because when I start to look at them, I'm like, oh my god, I have like 12 things on Twitter. And it comes up with the actual badge, right? And then I feel that pressure to be like, oh, I need to respond. And, you know, it's more that needing to respond right away thing that I feel like I need to, but it might not be super important. But my brain is the kind of thing where, you know, somebody asks me something, so I gotta answer it, right? If I let it wait, I might forget, and I don't want that to happen at all. That would be terrible. So Periton, I'm probably going to be transferring a character to your realm. Just I need more gold because I can't afford it, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough space to create another character there, and I don't want to delete the one that I have because it's already at 120, and then I can use it for mount farming. Wow. Okay, so LB's done the Korkron Dark Shaman. So that means he's on his way to General. To the Generale. And I've got 2 bosses to go. Oh my goodness gracious. So the thing with that character is that, you know, it'd be like once in a blue moon I'd be on it. So I have like so many other characters that I play. Like my main is my main, right? And I can't move my main. That's my main is in my guild that we raid with. So, but I can guarantee you that I'll be on once every 3 weeks to at least check mail. Because I have a thing set up in my reminders to go check my WoW character mail boxes and auction house stuff once every 3 weeks for 2 reasons. One, to make sure mail doesn't get deleted, so I actually can get the gold that I get from auction house stuff. And number 2, so that I don't get kicked out from guilds, because usually most guilds are like, well, if they're not on for a month, gone. Right? There's very rarely you'll have a guild where someone is on for like for someone that's not on for like two weeks and then they're kicked. It's generally not a thing. So I figure 3 weeks is actually pretty good. Yeah. So so the trick with this one. It's pretty good. We have a good number of people that understand the majority have tunes elsewhere. Yeah, we didn't kick unless you were not on for like 2 years. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we had a lot of Alson in our guild. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the thing with this one is that it might bug out. It's bugged out without me even doing anything. Here we go. We need recall. 1. Turn around. 2. Where's the other one? Where's Hisek? Hisek didn't spawn. Yeah, it's bugged. So we can kill Skier. Okay, watch. But Hisek is stuck. It doesn't matter how quick we kill these things. I'm just gonna go click this and... It was a pun. It was bugged out. So this thing, I think you die... No, where is it? Don't you die if you... Oh. Well, worst case, we can die by waiting for the other guy to come down and mind control us into the Kunchongs. Where is Hisek? Where is he? He's up there somewhere. Oh no, we killed the guy that... I don't even think he got a chance to summon his dudes. Yeah, see, one guy left. Where is he? He's just stuck there. Look at him. And we didn't even do anything, okay? Like, all those three should... Oh, God. We're gonna have to hearth out. I can't kill myself. Because we killed that other guy too fast, and so he didn't summon the Kunchongs. And Elby's on Malkorak. Terrible. Terrible. God, I hate this boss so much. Oh, I can't even use that. Where's the vendor? If you go down right after that boss, you keep going down, and then eventually you'll kill a bunch of ads that you pull a lever. And when you pull the lever, a bunch of your friendly and PCs will come in, and one of them will be a vendor. All right, we're going to go. What a pain. This is also why we need the skip too, because when this boss bugs out. When it glitches, oh, I even hate saying that word too. It's so glitchy. Glitches. I have a client that says that a lot and it drives me freaking batty. Oh, I think the website is glitchy. No. It's not glitchy. All right, we gotta try and catch up here. I feel like it's gonna put us in at right above General, right before Dark Shamans. Then we'll have to run the rest of the way. This way. Voidtalon was claimed. Again, war mode on Talador. No, another. I was looking for another Voidtalon. Ugh. Oh, this is not too bad. Okay. So the whole reason why I didn't spawn or didn't summon my pet was that sometimes when that boss starts, when that Paragon fight starts, the ad will my pet will start to attack them and stuff, right? So I want them focused just on me and not on my pet as well. So I get rid of the pet so that they don't bug out. But as you can see, it'll bug out for any reason and nothing, maybe even that you did. Silly. I wonder where LB is. Malkarak. Looks like he's probably selling vendor stuff. We're on his way to... After Malkarak, you're talking about the treasures, right? Is that right? Alright. And I've been able to summon the bosses without having to kill everything. You don't need to kill everything. So kill wreck. There's Hisek, you little bugger. He's got the red glowy thing on him. I don't know why, but let's try this again. Let's go over here. Hey. So we do need to kill Raquel. So all three are active. All good. So now we can wait a little bit. Now we're all good. Wait for the next one to come down. Kill the next one. We do want to kill Hisek next when Corvin comes down. Because of that. Because what will happen is if you have the Kunchongs out and you don't kill him relatively quickly, or before the Kunchongs come out. Come on, are you gonna not cast your thing on him? Ah, Corvin. So Corvin's supposed to put the shield up on him. Alright. If Kaztik comes down, we definitely need to kill that one next. Yeah, because Kaztik will summon the Kunchongs and will mind control you into them, and then you're SOL. Am I stunned? I'm probably stunned. Alright. The rest should be no problem. Done. Do not bonus roll. Here we go. Last boss. Okay. Okay, dearie. Last boss, and then, oh my goodness, we're this like 20 after 12. Yeah. That's why I can't do this over and over on different characters. I'm gonna lose my mind. I would lose my mind. Alright, so when this one is done, I'm gonna hearth out, then we're gonna call it there. It's gonna be nap time for sure, because last night, okay there, eh? Yeah, I know. I was a little bit channeling my inner Nook. Sorry. So last night, because Overwatch League, I was up to like 1:30 just watching and also farming for the Voidtalon mount. So that might be a thing while Overwatch League is going, is that naps will have to be a thing again. Okay. Don't be sorry. Made you smile. Sorry. I'm sorry I made you smile. Really sorry. And then RP. Oh, Metzen. I still have dreams of Blizzard or Mike and Chris buying Blizzard out from Activision. I mean, even though they partnered, and they've always been partnered with stuff, it's just, I don't know about you, but all the daylight is definitely much longer now than even a couple weeks ago. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, the shortest day is December 21st, right, or 20th? I don't know. I like even Carrie was saying that now she wakes up and it's like a little bit light out, and leaving work it's now a little bit light again, so it's not so bad. It's basically January is the saddest month or something, right, where people really get affected by the darkness, and it's like that seasonal, was it seasonal affectation disorder or something like that, or I don't know what it was, but it makes you sad because, you know, you have less sunlight, so you basically get depressed. To some degree, I think more people get it than others, but all right. Oh, they fixed that too. Still light here at 5:20, and it was dark at 3:30 a month ago. Oh man, yeah. Yup. It was. World ruled by the Horde. Maybe not your Horde. Could be Sylvanas' Horde. Wee. Come on. What do you mean hopeless? I'm not hopeless. Don't put hopeless on me. You're gonna have your world? Yeah, but you died. Maybe it was in a different timeline. Okay, so this one we are going to use a bonus roll on, even though Blizzard says it doesn't work. There have been screenshots and many people saying it does work. So it doesn't cost us a whole lot, so I'd rather give it a go. And if it doesn't work, well, whatever. We just got a little bit of extra gold, so it's all good. Go get 'em. Go get him. All right, please. Nope. 44. Nope. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But at least it's not like if you mouse over him now it's now it's like a 1% chance. So it's not like 1 in 2,000, which is what it was before. So it's better now. But still, I just want this over with. Just over with. At least I have the rocket. That is true. That's true. Let me look at next week. I just want to see what my streaming schedule is going to be like next week. Nope, that's not what I want to do. And this one. Okay. So it looks like next week. So Monday is a normal day, but it's a normal streaming day, but I won't be able to because it's a national day off here. Kids will be home, Carrie will be home, so it's not happening. Tuesday, yes. Wednesday, Carrie's at home, so no. Thursday, yes. Friday, yes. So, yeah. So next week should be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. All right. Well, it is time for a nap. And I beat LB. Oh, he just did spoils. So you're still about 3 and a bit bosses behind me. And I also had to refresh. Or sorry, I had to log. I had to hearth out and come back in. Monk, Windwalker. Psh. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go have a nap, and thank you all for coming. And Boomy, Chris, thank you for your bits, and Chris, thank you for resubbing. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll see you all later. LB, that's no excuse. You were trying to prove a point. Point was not proven. Be good to each other, and have a safe weekend, and all that stuff. And I'll see y'all later.